Tens of thousands of protesters gathered at squares and streets across Slovakia Friday to voice their opposition to the pro-Russia policies of populist Prime Minister Robert Fico. According to Associated Press, the latest wave of anti-government rallies was fueled by Fico's recent trip to Moscow to meet with Russian President Vladimir Putin, a rare visit to the Kremlin by a European Union leader since Moscow's all-out invasion of Ukraine began on February 24, 2022. Fico's recent remarks that it was a possibility to change Slovakia's foreign policy orientation and leave the European Union and NATO were among other recent steps by the Prime Minister that fueled the anger of protesters. "I am worried about the state of democracy in Slovakia," said protester Eric Vrabel. "Slovakia is Europe," he added. Friday's rallies took place in 28 locations, more than double compared to 2 weeks ago amid heightened tensions after Fico accused organizers and the opposition earlier this week of being in contact with an unspecified group of foreigners who he says are working toward engineering a coup in Slovakia. Fico linked his accusations to a secret report by the country's spy service, known as SAS, that he presented in Parliament on Tuesday. Fico said that the opposition plans to occupy government buildings, block roads, organize a nationwide strike and provoke clashes with police forces as parts of the alleged plan to overthrow his government. Slovak leaders said that the situation was serious, but the opposition dismissed the report and accused SIS of being misused for political purposes. SIS is led by the son of Fico's close party ally. The organizers of most of the rallies, from the Peace for Ukraine organization, dismissed Fico's claims and said that he is trying to frighten the Slovak population. Organizers said their protest in Bratislava was attended by 60,000 people and rallies will continue on February 7. Fico's views on Russia have sharply differed from the European mainstream. He returned to power last year after his leftist party Smer won a parliamentary election on a pro-Russia and anti-American platform. Since then, he has ended Slovakia's military aid for Ukraine, lashed out at EU sanctions on Russia and vowed to block Ukraine from joining NATO. Fico is a polarizing figure in Slovakia, and he survived an assassination attempt in May 2024.
Takže na protest ma motivovalo prísť kvôli tomu, že som mladý človek a obávam sa o stav demokracie na Slovensku a chcem tu žiť, nechcem odísť do zahraničia a mám tu veľa rodiny, známych a priateľov a Slovensko je predsa Európa.
Vlastne príde mi, že je potrebné vyjadriť nesúhlas s tým, čo sa deje. Je potrebné vyjadriť to, že tu sme, že proste nechceme si nechať uniesť štát.
Dneska som sa rozhodol prísť, pretože po 69 rokoch ako študent som bol v mládežníckych študentských organizáciách, ktoré predspevovali hymny na námestiach a sme 2025 a sme na svete, tomu nemôžem uveriť.
President Donald Trump is heading to hurricane-battered western North Carolina and wildfire-ravaged Los Angeles on Friday, using the first trip of his second administration to tour areas where politics has clouded the response to deadly disasters. According to Associated Press, the Republican president has criticized former President Joe Biden for his administration's response in North Carolina, and he's showered disdain on California leaders for water policies that he falsely claimed worsened the recent blazes. Trump will follow the visits with a Saturday victory rally in Las Vegas, where he plans to start detailing how he can begin keeping a campaign promise to exclude tips from federal taxes.
We just gotta keep trying to help each other.
San Diego, the busiest corridor for illegal border crossings over much of the last year, has seen traffic slow dramatically. According to Associated Press, agents were making 1,500 arrests a day in April. Last week, they made less than 250 arrests a day. Instead of quickly releasing asylum seekers who turned themselves in, Border Patrol agents are spending their shifts trying to find people who want to elude capture. The Associated Press spent 6 hours with the Border Patrol and didn't encounter any migrants until the last half hour. The Border Patrol scanner was quiet for long stretches. Finally, 3 Chinese men and 1 Malaysian man made their way through a gap in the border wall and turned themselves into agents.
Follow me. Go.